Hello, everybody. It's Coach T, Tanya Bankston, President and CEO of Greater Heights Coaching and Professional Development. I'm back again, and I'm talking about, you guessed it, change. But today I want to talk to you a little bit about silencing the naysayers and getting laser focused. So, you have a dream, you have a goal, you have a vision, you have something that you want to change. But when you share with other people, you get a lot of pushback, you get a lot of negativity, you get a lot of, you can't do that, or you shouldn't do that, or that's never been done, or that won't work. Just a lot of chatter, negative chatter. It's like crabs in a barrel. The crab is going up, moving up, trying to do better, and then the other crabs are pulling you back down. What I want to do is encourage you to silence the naysayers. The naysayers, the dream stealers, those people who say it cannot be done. Let me give you an example of something that happened to me a few years back. So, a few years ago, I decided that it was time for me to step out on my faith and leave my job. And I had been at this particular job for over 18 years. So I had it was a union shop. I had some time invested. 18 years is a pretty substantial amount of time. I was at the point where the writing was on the wall for me that I was not going to grow. I was not going to develop anymore, that I had reached the highest level that I could possibly reach within that organization. So I had been in school for some years, and I mean, it seemed like it was 100 years trying to complete both my undergrad degree and my graduate degree. And I got to a point where, I just said, Tanya, it's time to leave. You're not going to go anywhere else. You are where the pinnacle of your career at this particular organization. So I started looking around and researching the market. And when I saw that the time was right, I made a move. So I put my 2 weeks notice in, and I let my supervisors know and my coworkers know that I was going to be leaving. Now, of course, when people heard about it, the naysayers came out. You're going to leave this place. It's a union shop. You're going to go somewhere where there's no union and there's no guarantee that you'll be there and you can get fired and blah, blah, blah. I mean, just you're going to leave after 18 years and your benefits and blah, blah, blah. And I had just made up my mind. I was very, very strategic. Number one, this is my dream. This is my goal. This is my vision. I knew that if I didn't make a change right then, I would be stuck. So I'm saying all that to say is that if you have a goal, if you have a dream, if you have a vision for change, you're passionate about it, maybe share it with one or two people that you know are in your corner, that are your cheerleaders, that are going to support you and cheer you on and encourage you. But you have to get to the point where your vision and your goal, that you're very, very passionate about it, that just like a newborn baby, you would nurture, you would not expose to the elements, you would shelter and protect your goals, your dreams, your vision. They're your baby. That's what it is. It's your baby. It's your job to protect it. It's your job to see to it that your dream goes from its embryonic stage to its infancy stage to its birth to full grown development. It's your job. It's your responsibility. And don't expect that anybody else is going to be excited about your goal, that they're going to be passionate about it, that they're going to believe in it. People may not even see it. It's something that was dropped in your spirit. It's something that was God given to you. protect it, nurture it, get some laser sharp vision in terms of how you can get it from its embryonic stage to full blown birth. Give birth to your dreams. Give birth to your passion. Give rise to those things that lay deep down inside of you that God has given you. If He gave you the dream, He'll give you everything that you need to give birth to that dream. So, I mean, take it from me. I have been that person. I was I wasn't good in high school. I didn't drop out, but I just barely graduated. There was a point in my life where I skipped high school a lot. I remember at one point it was like 40 days straight that I skipped before my parent found out that I was actually skipping school. So then I went to college. My first year in college, I was a college dropout. I got pregnant, and that was it. I did not go back to school for some years after that. I always worked 2, 3, and at one point I literally worked 4 part-time jobs just to make ends meet and to feed my children. But I knew that that was not my purpose, that was not my lifelong destiny. I knew in my spirit that God has something much, much greater for me. You know, yesterday, somebody said to me, she just walked up to me and she said, Tanya, God told me to tell you that you are amazing and you were born to amaze people. And literally, she told me this before I started working. I almost burst into tears because I thought, wow. You know, I don't know if you've ever experienced being a round peg in a square hole, or a square peg in a round hole, however the saying goes, but you just feel out of sort, you feel out of place, you feel like I'm not in the right space, I'm not exactly right where I'm supposed to be at this point in my life, I'm not doing what I feel passionate about, I'm not fulfilling my purpose, I'm not fulfilling my mission and my destiny. Let me tell you, I have felt like that. I have been that person where I knew that right now is not the best. It's not God's best for me. It's not the greatest space. I've been there. So I want to encourage you. I want to let you know that you can start right from where you are right now. You can get laser focused. You can develop that dream. You can develop that vision. You can develop your passion and you can move towards it. And you can bring it to fruition by silencing the naysayers. Tune them out. Block them out. Take a small step. Each small step towards change. Each small step towards your destiny, towards your vision, towards your goal, is going to bring you that much closer to success. And you define success. Success for each person is different. It's not necessarily the type of car you drive, what type of home you live in, what type of job you are. Success can be defined by what gives you satisfaction in terms of what you give to others. Your dreams and your goals and your mission, seeing that to fruition, that can be your definition of success. And please forgive me, my allergies are going crazy. Hay fever and allergies, so I'm kind of like scratching and everything. I tried to take some medication before I did the scope so I wouldn't do it. But you know what? One thing that I have to struggle with in terms of change and my change journey and my change destination is getting past the point of perfection, waiting for the perfect time to scope, the perfect time to write, the perfect time to work on my vision plan. The perfect time, I mean perfection. Always, if you're always waiting on the perfect time, I've learned the hard way, something will always come up. So, yes, I'm scratching and itchy and my allergies are acting up, but I said, you know what, Tanya? You're always talking to people about change. You're always talking to people about setting goals, about achieving their mission, about achieving their vision. You need to take a dose of your own medicine and you need to do it yourself. So, I can't wait until the allergy medicine kicks in before I do my scope. Nope, I have to go out here. I have to push, broadcast, go live, and talk to people about the laser vision and about silencing the naysayers. The naysayers, they're going to come. I mean, that's what a naysayer does. They can find you 100 different reasons why something cannot be done. They can tell you every reason why you will not be successful. They can tell you, because if you run in a circle with naysayers and all of a sudden you decide that you're going to stand up straight and hold your back up and you're going to become more confident and you're going to start to pursue your dreams and start to pursue your goals, then doesn't that make the naysayer look bad? You're deciding to do something all of a sudden. So rather than saying, you know what, that's a good idea, I think you should. Nope, they're going to give you 100 reasons why you shouldn't. So I want to say to my replay viewers, thank you for tuning in. My name is Tanya Bankston, affectionately referred to as Coach T. Bankston. I am President and CEO of Greater Heights Coaching and Professional Development, LLC. Please check me out on Facebook. I'm on Twitter, Coach T. Bankston. I'm on Instagram, Coach T. Bankston. You can email me at coachtbankston@mail.com. And you can visit my website, coachtbankston.com. I like to encourage you to silence the naysayers, get laser focused, aim high. Your dream should be high enough and big enough that it makes you feel uncomfortable, that you have to stretch, that you have to stand up, that you have to develop some courage to move forward towards it. But after you aim high, then you start to walk, you start to run, and you start to take flight. Aim high, take flight, come soar with me. I am Coach T. Bankston. Until next time, silence the naysayers and develop your vision.